Hey,
Hey,
you're here.
I am. We're already streaming. I'm gonna go grab my character sheet.
Hi,
Whee!
everybody. We're doing the thing again. Again. Should probably open the chat.
Fuck.
Chat. What's up?
I've
Why the expletives?
because I have realized I forgot an important part of being a wizard. Because
Dice?
I don't play these damn characters. No, there's you get a bunch of feats, or not a bunch of feats, but you get a bunch of like class features, sort of, from having an animal companion, and I never wrote those down.
Gotcha. I mean, you didn't have to have an animal companion.
I did, because he's the most important thing, because I love him.
Okay, well, you have done this to yourself.
I mean, it shouldn't be hard to, like, find. Thankfully, it's not, like, a lot. It's just, like, hey, here are these things that you get at this level.
So I'm technically here.
Oh,
My
you're on your
computer's
phone?
currently installing an update.
Can you not tell?
This is what happens when you do it an hour after I get off work.
Hey, I didn't decide.
I thought this was supposed to be at 9:30, not 9.
Nope, it's 9.
Well, I could join at least this much. You guys technically have my character sheet, so you can technically work without me, and I can pull out rolls, and you just add it to that. In the meantime.
Well, currently we're waiting on Aaron to get here and Tim to get back from calling Aaron again.
Oh, okay. So I've got some time.
I guess I haven't
Yeah.
heard
Not as much time as you think.
Never mind, I heard Tim now.
Alright, so I called
So
Aaron's
that mean I could
house.
play some Shadows of Valentia then? In the meantime?
I'm not sure what's going on with Aaron. We might be getting him. I don't know. I called his house, and someone picked up, but apparently it was a bad connection, and my voice didn't get through. So I called back a second time, and nobody picked up, so I guess they thought I was a prank caller or something. So now I'm hoping that they listen to my voicemail and pass the message on to Aaron.
Okay. I'm gonna plug in some headphones in the meantime because I'm tired of talking through the mic on my phone.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There we go. You guys
Oh.
can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dominic, you're really
Okay.
obnoxious. Or should I say,
What the fuck, man? You can't just say shit like that.
can. Also, don't ever call me man.
Dude, I'm gonna call you, I can't call you fuck dude, I can't call you fucker man. What do you want, fuck boy?
We've been over that.
Shit, I'm
The
calling
DM approves this nickname for
No,
him.
fuck boy is your new name.
But,
no.
Gerald
Apparently-
Elmer
Gerald Elmer
Haberdashy
Haberdashy.
the 14th Esquire, Court Wizard and Magic Man Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
at least he isn't Lord Duke, Sir Dominic, etc., etc.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. But truly, apparently within the SpongeBob universe, barnacle is considered an insult, comparable to that of fuck. So, within the universe, Barnacle Boy is also known as Fuck Boy.
Good. He's a superhero. Named fuck boy.
Is anyone really surprised?
I approve of this so much. By the way,
Yeah, I
Tim,
saw this on the Bikini Bottom Twitter subreddit, and I was like, I love this. I need this.
Tim, you better really hope this character
Ugh.
survives for a long time. Because I did decide to start thinking about
It
a
made
backup
me
character.
so happy to.
And it's gonna be fun.
Is that a threat?
Tim, you remember the bard in the movie? Remember all the stuff he did between dying? That as the entire character. Except combat ready.
How many of these did you bring? 50.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, would you look at that? Gentleman's Gang just went live on Twitch.
Your face just went live on Twitch. Did you know I have a face cam, but only in your room and not mine?
Somehow, that doesn't surprise me in the least.
Shit.
Me either.
That's the other thing I need to do still.
Well, turn off your mic before you
Mike
go.
this time.
Hey, I never shot on camera. Mike, that's the word I'm looking for. That one you just said.
I mean, I don't know. That's a pretty niche market, and 2G 1C is getting kind of long in the tooth.
2 gentlemen, 1 cup.
What's the command for the town music? Is it this?
Did you do Bang Town?
No, I did bang body, but that's fine.
Body once told me the world.
Why did that take so long to start?
Because he has to join in before he does anything. There you go.
Why do you hate fun?
I know better.
Because he insists on putting out burning buildings instead of just running away on fire and climbing over the wall.
Well, technically we climbed over the air.
Yeah, but the air was over the wall.
He's not technically wrong.
No, neither of us are, and that's what I love about it. Hey, Rose! I'm sorry. Hey, Totally Wizard Rose!
Hey-oh.
Do you like your new
Your new Discord name?
Yeah. I wonder if she noticed yet.
Probably not.
I mean, it will now.
Well,
You
obviously.
don't know that.
Yes, that. So, question: do you get to keep subscriber emotes after you're no longer subscribed to someone?
No.
Okay.
You cannot subscribe to every person on Twitch using your Amazon Prime sub once and then hope to continue to have it.
That's fair.
You fucking cheater.
Oh man, we're gonna need to change the overlay next week.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're right. We don't have characters anymore.
So,
Well,
how do you guys
I'll
want
take care of
to
that.
Oh, there we go.
introduce
I'm back.
yourselves? Hey, you're back.
Well, let's see. I'm
Do you have a character?
I'm
planned
already a
out?
part of the. I'm already part of the party, so.
Well, do you
Yeah,
have
I was asking the two people who weren't part of the party.
Wait, what?
who?
Dominic, you and Pierre have new characters. How do you want to introduce them to the party?
Wait, what?
Oh, I figured I was going to introduce my character at the courthouse. Well,
That works.
Right after everyone's kind of been interacting within it. Just follow up after that awkward conversation about how Jonathan just happened to be there and was a junior fire brigade member
It
and
worked.
put out the fire. It did work. It successfully convinced the guards off. And now I'm going to enter to... Okay, so... My character, a very large, burly man, walks into the courthouse, observes the room, and then looks towards the... what's it called? The receptionist, and asks, I'm looking for information about a quest sent out for some missing rods.
No, he needs to walk in there and I need to see a man about a horse.
Do you have any information about this? Any registration for any quests for some missing and movable rods?
Are we gonna end up getting those rods back by the end of this campaign?
Well, we'll find out.
I hope not. You better not be playing a lawful good character, Pierre.
I was thinking about this for like a week of how to reintroduce my character, and this was the best answer I could give: is come in with the worst possible time, asking about information about the previous episode.
So you walk in the courthouse even though everyone is standing outside of it, and also it was just on fire.
Well, I figured everyone was just walked back in because Jonathan's already put out the fire.
Pierre, send me a picture of your character.
I haven't created a picture of my character. I'll just see if I can find a really, really cheaply made version of who I think everyone will work with. Oh, I actually have a perfect idea who to send you. Give me a second.
mean, technically, you already have a picture of a big burly man.
Yes, but this one's gonna be a little bit better.
Needs to be a different big burly man.
Yes.
Also, Dominic,
Yeah.
as the person who has to change the overlay,
Yeah.
I hate you.
Why?
Because Furfneblin.
No, because now, in the same space that I have to put Craped Crusader, I have to put Gerald Elmer Haberdashy the 14th Esquire, Court Wizard, and Magic Man Extraordinaire.
Just make it every
You
word
douche.
have slightly smaller font.
Or, just give him an acronym. Gehekwemi.
I forgot I need my animal companion here, or my familiar here also.
Why barter?
Because he's big, burly, and one of the least valuable 3-star characters you can get in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Let's be honest, he's one of the least valuable characters you can get in
Exactly.
any Fire Emblem.
Exactly. That's
I
why I chose
hate
him.
Barter.
He is the perfect token character to pick for his appearance.
He's so dumb and annoying, and like Dorcas has no real like character to him, but he has
It's
more
either that
character
or
than Barter
Barst.
does. Ugh.
Which one is more disgusting, Jonathan? Because I would rather go with Barter than Barst. At least Barst has the blue hair.
That's
Also,
fair.
think I'm back
I
up.
mean, doesn't Mike have blue hair?
Mike.
We haven't technically. I think we're gonna go with something that's
Dominic,
token-esque.
what are you doing?
I'm putting Barter on the screen.
You're just gonna put a picture of his like axe.
Better. Look, it
All right,
covers
there
it
we go.
perfectly.
I'm on a better mic now.
Yay!
Yeah, actually, it sounds fantastic. Wow.
Why
Holy
does he
shit.
have 4 arms?
Those are shitty headphones.
He doesn't have forearms.
Where
He
is?
only did about 15 seconds ago.
I need to open that again.
What's wrong, Jonathan?
What? What is
I don't
it?
see
Oh,
him yet.
wrong chat.
What do you mean? He's right where Pierre's character was.
Maybe I need to refresh.
Okay, there we go. I should be joining now to see what kind of hilarity I'm walking into.
What fresh hell is this?
See what's left of what we left last week. Oh,
Last time on Polyhedral Dynamics, everything's on fire!
Everything's on fire! No, actually, only 2 people are on fire.
2 people are on fire, and the courthouse was briefly on fire.
Dominic, his old character is still there, and there's nothing new.
You were incorrect. If you look at his character, he is now a different character than he previously had been.
Look at the overlay, not the map.
Yes, the overlay.
Oh. So I have to actually look at the stream.
Yes. That is what I had been changing. I was
Oh.
putting my character, and then Pierre needed his character on there, so I was putting it on there. That way we have a fixed overlay. Right, Tim? Completely fixed? 100%?
Yeah,
This is-
100%.
this is
Well,
what it
we'll
will
just
be
go
in the
with this.
future.
No.
No,
It's
actually,
not.
actually, I do approve of this. Anytime people change characters, we just scribble over the top of the old one.
We just keep going.
Yes.
Yeah, the names aren't out there though.
How do we up? I guess there is no way for me to update the character image on my end.
Actually, that's sort of what I'm trying to do now, except for the problem of
Making a token.
less making a token and more. He sent me a picture with transparency.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I'll save it as a.
I
JPEG
didn't
or
think
some
about
shit.
that.
So, Aaron isn't here.
Yeah, I'll call again.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Nope, that one isn't a thing. There. That's basically what it was.
Obviously, we need to get another bot for like certain sound effects. That way, it doesn't just cut out the music.
Well, it's because that one's in the Soundscape bot, as is the town. If one was in the Foley, then it would work that way as well.
Oh, well, why didn't you do that?
That's why.
Because when we do improv, we don't need to use that as a we don't need to stop it because there's no background music.
Do we ever do improv?
We did improv last week.
No, we didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you guys did improv. Pierre
Did
and I
you
just sat
forget?
here trying really hard.
Actually, Pierre did a really good job. It was you and Tim that sat there trying
that's
really
right.
hard.
Yeah. I was about to say, I remember doing fantastic, thank you very much.
Where did they save to?
I mean, I could try and give you another blue-haired character, but most of them happen to be female. Like, I'm going
Safety
through
here.
Fire Emblem blue-haired characters, and it's like,
Here,
holy
here.
shit,
I'm
there's
putting
so
your new
many
character on the
female
map.
blue-haired characters.
There, your new character is on the map.
That works. I like this.
Are you
I would
sure?
just need to
Because I have an actual token made as well.
delete.
I just
I
have.
am.
I just have a habit that whenever a character has a mustache, I do
Yeah,
this.
I have a version as well.
Tim, can we build another character?
Hey, Dominic, can you give that over to me?
Oh yeah. Oh, like in game.
Yeah, assign it to me. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Are you gonna remake
well as can
your
I be
character
assigned my
token as that?
I just kind of like having it.
I want to be able to control my mustache at the very least.
There you go.
I
You should be able to
approve of
control
the
that.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, well, Pierre wants.
I want my
Oh,
mustache
there.
to be my own
Perfect.
to be a perfectly other character.
That's perfect.
Mustache.
Yes.
Jonathan.
Exactly.
That fits way too well.
Exactly.
Shit. Now I have to make one of my character. I don't know why I didn't do that. I've made that for every other character who has a mustache, just without even thinking.
Jonathan, I love what you did. I love what you did.
Yeah. I was gonna just stick it in the bottom because I figured like Tim would want to delete it,
I too.
so I was
like to
gonna
just
hide
stick
it as
things
far
in the
away as
bottom.
possible. Fair enough.
Alright,
And then I saw that there, and I was like, well, there's only one thing I can do.
I kind of like this version.
Oh, did you put yours on there yet?
It's about to be.
Okay, good. I'm
You
guessing
make
it's gonna
that
go
sound
right
so
next to yours.
ominous.
It's the only one where where it's the mustache, but you can see their eyes, and it's like he looks so dead inside.
Mustache.
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 Wow. Wow.
Also,
Harsh.
this yellow circle is my weapon range.
5 feet.
Technically 6 feet if you add in the length of an arm.
You don't have arms in Pathfinder.
Aw, fine. We'll make it 5 feet. There. I am now got a 5-foot range.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of Mustache
I
Man.
don't see your 5 foot.
Why would you get rid of Mustache Man?
Because I don't want my character to just be a sentient mustache.
But why?
Like, I do want him to be a sentient mustache, but I would prefer it to be, like, actually a sentient mustache.
Is that what your next character is going to be, or was that the idea for the one after it?
What?
A sentient mustache.
No, that's the one after it. No, the next one is bad. I'll just tell you it's a woman of the cloth who wields whips.
Oof. Oof.
You've been bad, haven't you?
You've
Time
been
for your punishments.
naughty.
You ever heard of the goddess Calistria?
Wait, is that supposed to be a joke on cholesterol?
No, it's the actual Pathfinder goddess Calistria.
It sounds like cholesterol.
The goddess of trickery, lust, and revenge.
Sounds like cholesterol.
Whose favored weapon is a whip.
Yep, still sounds like cholesterol.
And I'm playing a character who dual wields. You know what you can do when you take feats in whip mastery? You can use whips at a distance to grapple and then tie people up with it.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that is
Naughty?
kinky.
Right? What I'm saying is, Tim, you need to figure out how to kill Gerald.
Just to get his name off the board, he might.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I would kill
John
him to get
might
his
kill
name.
him
Yeah.
to get the name off the board. And I won't prevent him from doing that, although there might be an alignment change in the books for that.
I mean, I could make it disappear, but fuck it.
Yeah.
I could go neutral. That's fine.
Also, Dominic, how did you put a name on yours?
You just do it.
Yeah.
Oh. Because mine doesn't show a name. I put in a name, but he doesn't show a name.
Did you select show nameplate?
That's right, I got it for you.
That works. I'm cool with that. Manly man, mustache man. Manly man, mustache man. Manly man, mustache man.
Is that his actual name?
No, it's actually Mike.
I would permit it to.
All right.
I'm gonna shut that down real quick.
No.
Dominic was afraid
Here,
to
what
be
you need to
seen.
do is you need to find some way of turning Manly Man, Mustache Man into an acronym that spells out Mike.
Pierre, the big twist at the end of this thing should be that you had a brother named Ike, and also you guys make candy. And he has
We
nothing to
like
do.
Mike. We like Mike. Yeah. It ended up not having to do anything with the game. It
Yeah,
was just
at all. Like he,
just Mike
like,
and Ike's.
That's what it was based on. We're just like, shit, well done. Did you make a bar that was 89 out of 0? Pierre, we need to have a talk.
No, he made a bar that was 99,999 out of 5.
You are so dumb.
What does the scouter say about his power level? 99999.
Oh, Jerry.
I'm just gonna use Pierre's character's name to talk to him.
That would actually be a really weird curse. Some god wants to screw with you, and in order to talk with you, they change what everyone else thinks your name is.
Hey, how's it going? Please, you have to help me. Help you with what? No, that's your name.
I can't breathe. I'm dying.
I can't breathe. Ah!
You know, when the third person
Here,
calls,
how much have you had to drink?
I've had a glass of wine.
yeah, you know,
Oh,
Tim,
it
when
might have been actually technically 2 glasses. It was a very large glass. Ah.
you know, Tim, when the third person you meet calls you the same name as everyone else, which is, please, you have to help my son. And you're like, what the fuck is happening?
I like the 89 out of 0 though, because it's just an empty health bar.
Apparently, 89 divided by 0 is 0.
I was
I don't
really
think that's how
hoping,
math is supposed to work,
I was
but I'm not going to
really
argue
hoping
with
you was
you.
gonna go left.
So, I don't know what he did. Because I wasn't watching.
What, who did?
Yes, I can do it.
What
Is that
Pierre's
negative?
Like, I don't see him doing anything.
His health bar
I
is just
do.
going backwards. And I keep trying to name him Pierre, please, but in capital letters, and it won't let me.
I guess only y'all can see it because of you're both
Admin
being
powers.
in GM.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
because
fix
the
it.
bars don't show, that's right.
Mm.
I'll remove him now. That was
There you go,
some
now
good
it's
laughs.
I was about to say, Pierre, if you move your token off the map, I am not bringing it back.
I can't technically move it off the map. It actually has
Yeah.
a limit of how far I can put it down.
It
I can't
does.
move it halfway across though. I'm just gonna lurk.
Hey Dom, what do you put in your red, green, and blue boxes?
Oh damn it! I've had my options taken away from me.
So, I use my green bar for HP. I use my blue bar
You.
for, So my green bar is like 100 out of 100, meaning I'm at 100 HP out of maximum 100. My blue bar
Can't take Jesus
is
from
just
me.
22, meaning my base AC is 22. That way, when you click on your character, it will just show it in the blue box. And then my red bar is my spell resistance. That way, I just have those like quickly there, so I don't have to like look up my sheet every time.
So your red one you said is spell resistance?
Yeah, which you probably won't have. I just have it because this race
Yeah.
is silly. Pierre, did I tell you what my new character's race is?
No.
He's a Svirfneblin.
Ah.
That was the tamest reaction I've ever heard to the word Svirfneblin. I'm upset.
Yeah, you kind of should
Pierre,
be.
the proper reaction is for Neblin.
Oh wait.
Go on.
There we go.
I'm glad that Pierre's character is just... His two character portraits are, one is just a mustache and the other one is Birder from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Because that's all I heard when he was like, oh, my character's gonna be... I have a strong burly man, Birder. And I was just like, yeah, I guess. That seems right. And
It was either that
then he
or
pulled out the Fire Emblem guy and I was like, fuck it. Besides, look at how well... Look at how well he
You know what I
perfectly
should've been?
overlaps the character that was on it.
wait, I've got a better one.
There we go.
No, he's... Why is he
There we
upside
go.
down? Is he being
Why
crucified upside
not?
down?
He was technically on the cross. Oh.
This one is better.
What's better?
Don't ask questions.
It's like a little mustachioed character.
Hey, Vegeta.
Hey, Vegeta.
I love how there's. I never noticed this. The save room for Jesus.
You didn't
wrote
notice
that?
me do that?
That was probably Pierre.
I was totally me. When I lost control of my character, I realized I'm still in control of Jesus. I'm gonna work
What?
with Jesus.
That Not an accurate statement. But
I'm still in
okay.
control of Jesus. Pierre, 2016. Oh, what the fuck is happening today?
I've had a really shitty day, and this is the best thing for it.
I am very glad.
I can't breathe. Oh,
Good.
I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad we do this every week.
It's about to get better.
Anyway, let's get back to the
Dominic,
game.
what are you
Yeah,
doing?
let's actually get started.
No, hold on. There's one
Yeah.
more thing. Just
Now
one.
what?
Dominic.
You don't understand. I had to work to make this. This is important.
Uh-oh. I hope it's what it is. I hope it's what I think it is.
Honestly, I'm just thinking that from now on, I'm gonna stream.
Yes! Yes!
There you go, Tim. That can be one of your enemies.
The final
I do
villain.
not object to this.
It's the Lich King.
Why? Because he's a ghost? God damn you, Pierre.
He is the pugilich.
Oh! I do not approve of this.
Really?
I
Because it
rem-
sounds like you do.
It sounds like I'm taking this token away before you can use
Anyway, let's get this on. Now that we've had our fun with just playing around with the map again. Oh,
Yeah. So half
Oh.
hour in, I think we're missing Aaron tonight.
I think so.
yeah, I think we're gonna be short him tonight. So I will be the artist. I shall draw all the things.
I'm more worried.
I'm actually less worried than usual. Mainly because I was Aaron's roommate for 2 years and I know what he draws.
I'm worried.
Anyway, moving on. So, Pierre, your character finds himself in front of a smoking courthouse.
Yeah. I look around and find the closest receptionist.
All right.
Well, you gotta go inside for that.
You said there was no one inside, so I go in. I'm inside the courthouse. I look for the closest receptionist.
There is a plaque on the desk in front of you saying Mrs. the Receptionist.
God damn it.
Wait, is she still in front of the desk? Because I remember the last time.
I think we can safely say
Yeah.
some time has passed since the debacle.
Yeah.
You're...
Here, let me save you from this.
There
Since
we
the
go.
Since the infinite booze incident.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. There's Mrs. the Receptionist.
God damn it.
I say to the receptionist, "Are you the receptionist?"
Mrs. the Receptionist.
Mrs.
Can I help you?
actually.
I've received word from another townsfolk about a quest for some missing immovable rods. Do you have any paperwork on such a quest that I may uptake this quest in a legal matter?
Well, we're not really assigning that quest to anyone in particular. It's just a bounty for anyone who
I'll
brings the
take
stuff in. Okay. You'll have to talk to Mr. Tricycle Plots for more details.
Understood. I leave the courthouse.
Does he know where Tricycle Plots is? Whatever that means.
I re-enter the courthouse.
I should
Does
have known.
anyone in this building know where this Tricecaps is?
Pierre is hammered tonight.
I know, isn't it great?
Yeah.
All right. They give you directions to Mr. Tricyclops, which is a couple blocks down and to the right.
Thank you for your assistance. I stumble out of the courthouse.
Make a perception check.
How are you drunk
Okay.
in character?
My character has been out of war for so long that he's developed a drinking habit.
Problem.
Let's see.
Drinking problem.
So it's 7 plus my roll. Okay.
There's a difference.
That's true.
So I roll a 26.
Okay. As you're about to leave the building, you overhear someone whisper behind you, "Are we sure he didn't mean tricycle plots? Because he was asking about quests, and you just sent him to the barber."
Has the information I've been given wrong to me? Person of the street?
Well, no, Mr. Well, no, Mr. Tricycleplops is indeed where we told you, but I think you want Mr. Tricycleplots, who's over that way.
Can you point me in his direction? I appear to be fumbling through my words.
Okay, they give you directions to Mr. Tricycleplots.
Tricycleplots.
Yeah, I think we're just not going to have an established pronunciation for that. And they send you on your way.
Okay. Wait. I thought the receptionist was back at the registry.
She's at the registry.
So why is she with Tricycleplots?
Oh, the other one is the non-canon one that Aaron is. It's a dream world where
Okay, I could ignore
it's-
that one.
yes, you can see
Okay.
Aaron's there, and that's why Aaron's imagination is also there. It makes complete sense.
Also, I'm surprised Oparin didn't try to stop me, considering he was talked to about the quest earlier.
I'm
And
not
I was
there.
in the. Oh, you're not there anymore? I thought you were still in the
I'm at my
courthouse.
shop. Yeah.
Oh, a day has passed. Okay.
Well, no, not necessarily a day has passed, but I returned to my shop afterwards because I didn't really want to be there right after I stopped it from burning down, but I was accused of burning it down and didn't really want to be around everyone accusing me of burning it down.
Ah, okay, that's fair. Anyway, I now enter Mr. Tricycleplots.
You got it right this time.
And
Tricycleplots,
it's
shop.
above that.
Good sir, I
This
have been
is the
told
shop.
you have a quest, but first, that's the shop. Okay.
Yeah, can't you see Mr. Tricycleplops?
Well, his name's over there, so you know.
He's
it's a
right
little
here.
confusing.
He looks
Tim,
like
can you move the text that Aaron has put down for Mr. Tricycleplots over there?
Also the one for
There we
Mrs.
go,
the receptionist.
No, we can just ignore that. Anyway, so, Mr. Tricycleplots, I hear you have a quest, but first I must ask, are you involved in any conspiracies involving three-wheeled vehicles? Your
like how
name baffles me.
Everyone walks into a shop and immediately asks some dumb questions. like last week it was, do you sell mediocre?
Yeah, I've heard your wares are mediocre. Are they called goods or are they called mediocres?
I also asked if he sold metachlorians.
Which I seem to recall was the point where you were booted from the shop.
Yes, I was booted out of the shop, which was fair, but at this point, I am asking a genuine question based on his name. While I might be drunk. I need more booze. This character
Drinking
can only be done with booze
problem.
and can't.
This character can only be done with booze, or can only be done with a booze problem? Which one?
He is always drunk. He is consistently drunk. It is a fault of his own.
Yeah, I would say that.
All right. Anyway,
It's hard to believe he's a war master.
the shop owner replies to you, "I am not a part of any three-wheeled conspiracies that I am at liberty to disclose to a random passerby off the street."
Fair. Do you know anything about some missing, immovable rods? I consistently keep forgetting about that fact. The immovable part, not the rods part. I remember that they're rods.
Rods.
Dominic, you're concerning me.
You saying I like dudes?
No, I just
Okay,
have a feeling that you're the guy that posted on the subreddit about how he got fingered by his doctor and suffered some immense moans from it.
No, I'm just saying that if you really want to get someone off, you shove an immovable rod up their ass and then they become a paladin.
Ooh. Ooh.
What? I'm just saying, the only way a paladin achieves ultimate power is by replacing the stick up his ass with the immovable rod.
You're not really wrong.
I want to play a paladin now.
Who can just press the button with his ass cheeks and then he can't move?
And he just becomes all powerful.
Just
I'm just gonna drop this in here because this is one of my favorite Reddit talks.
Do it in the community chat.
Fine. I wasn't sure.
Or the meme one.
I'm gonna post a not safe for work with that one just because, frankly, it's talking about getting your prostate stimulated.
Yep.
Is that not safe for work?
The way he describes it,
What if you work at a
I
doctor's office?
totally recommend reading it.
What the fuck do you mean?
Anyways, continuing on.
Yes.
All right. So he says, yes, actually, I do have a quest out, or I should say I have a bounty out for some immovable rods that have been stolen from the police. Some other stuff, too, but the immovable rods are the big-ticket items.
They don't cost that much, do they?
About 3K each.
Yeah, that's not much.
That's a lot.
My decanter of endless water costs more than that.
You're an adventurer, not a townsfolk.
What if these guards were struck by an arrow in the knee? They used to be adventurers.
Well, then it would still be a lot because they're not paying for their equipment budget out of their own pocket.
All the same, I asked the shopkeeper, alright, what can you tell me so that may I find this? I need something to do to help me with the sobering process.
All right. Well, I've got a bit of a lead, but it's not much. Some people were in here earlier talking about it. It seemed like they knew something about it, but weren't interested in the bounty. I don't know who most of them were, but I'm pretty sure one of the guys who was with the group owns that muffin shop over on the street.
On that shop?
Yeah, that shop.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I know which
character
one
that
you're talking about.
That was
I'll go visit them.
that was role playing at its finest.
I leave the
I-
shop.
Exit the shop and... Wait, I go back to the shop. Which direction is the muffin shop?
I leave the shop and I go to the other place that we blew up to poke around.
Okay, well, Mr. Tricyclopots doesn't know that you left, so he gives
You better not.
Oh, that's right. He leaves
Yeah.
paperwork everywhere about his shop.
yeah,
Give me that. Yeah, you got a copy of that flyer? I could use one. I might find my way over to it.
You sure you don't have a smoking problem too?
That's
If you smoke the
Unsure.
alcohol, it gets in faster.
truth be told, the character's cursed. He suffers from the fact that he constantly has alcohol filled into his stomach when he's not looking.
That's not. That's not a curse. That's alcoholism. Stop blaming this on witches. This is your own damn fault. We're having an intervention.
I feel like that needs a highlight.
Just, I just want an entire video about like Mike's drinking problem. I'm sorry, his drinking issue or whatever the fuck he tried to call it.
His curse. His ever-drinking curse.
Ugh.
Where
It's not that he's addicted to alcohol. It's that alcohol is addicted to him.
I like how he started off with, it's a curse, my stomach fills with alcohol, and now it's the ever-drinking curse.
Yeah, it's not like, it's not so much that it's a case of every hour I get more alcohol in my system. It's just enough to keep me drunk.
Yes, through your mouth.
Soon enough, he's gonna tell us that.
Down your esophagus and into your stomach.
Soon enough,
That's
he's
how
gonna-
he gets there.
Soon enough, he's gonna tell us that, like, he's not cursed. The alcohol is cursed. It's cursed for tasting so good.
It's not my fault that it tastes so good.
Yeah. I didn't choose for it to fill me in so many places. All the parts of my mind I don't want to look at.
You ready for Friday, Dominic? Speaking of.
Speaking of being filled in places you never dreamed of.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm
I
scared.
was, and then you said that.
I take the flyer and
Do I
use
want to know?
I gotta do some more practice.
I take the flyer from the shopkeep and go and look for the muffin shop.
What's his name, Pierre? The shopkeep?
Mr. Tricyclopods.
Yep, you got it. First time, every time. Go on, Tim.
All right. So as you walk down the road, you pass by the shop of Mr. Tricyclops, the barber, who asks if your beard needs a trim.
I mean, currently he is a beard. Or at least a face beard. We call that a mustache.
Mustache.
Mustache. I tell him no. I'm on a quest. A quest to sober up
Have
and
fun
to find
storming the
immovable
castle.
rods.
Think he'll make it?
It'd take a miracle.
Anyways, I'm in the shop. I'm going to once again poke around for hidden rooms and stuff.
Okay.
I
Roll
rolled a
perception.
25 on my perception.
Okay.
It's barely better than what I did last time, if I remember correctly.
Pierre, where are you going?
He's drunk.
Fair. All right. You do not perceive anything of value more than what you saw last time.
Okay. Hey, Tim, he's standing in the middle of the road right now. And I'm-
Perception check 16.
he did not check first before he crossed the road
Perception
like
check.
17 times.
Perception check.
Why do
Can
I
he
feel like
roll reflex save?
Why
to
are we
be
getting-
hit by a
Reflex,
car?
reflex save. What do
Why
I
does
need
our-
for reflex save?
Why does our group take more damage from fire and carts than we do from enemies?
Because fire and carts can't
Reflex
forget
save
to flank.
13.
Wait, we didn't even take fire from the damage from the fire. We just were on fire.
All right, Pierre, you rolled reflex 13.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check. Let's see. Do I have acrobatics?
I mean, everyone does.
I do. I technically have 1 point, but it's not in effect right now. Do I need to? So it doesn't count
Wait,
if I don't
what?
have it checked.
What? Oh, no. The checked means it's a class skill or not. If it's not checked, you can still use it. You just don't get as much of a penalty as you would if
Okay.
it was checked.
So I have a acrobatics of 1.
Yep, so you can roll 1d20 plus
7.
1.
Okay. So,
Excellent.
crossing the street, you trip over your own feet and almost land on both feet, but instead just land on one and it goes back out from under you and you face plant. But because you're drunk, you don't tense up, so you take no damage.
Yes. I doubt I would take any damage just because of my ridiculous defenses right now.
Tim, don't encourage him.
Yeah. Tim, we're trying to get him to stop the problem. All right.
So, Pierre, you successfully cross the street after a minor failure, and John, you find nothing new.
Woo! I stand around thinking about what may be there. What dire wickedness is this lich plotting? And then I also think about things like, how am I gonna start the
The guild.
the junior fire brigade and also the muffin
Yes,
guild?
both of those are important.
They are very important.
All right. Well, roll an intelligence check, I guess.
Oh,
Or
Okay.
knowledge local? I don't know what you're actually having to roll for.
I
don't know why I'm
would
asking.
prefer to roll an intelligence.
They're the same thing! if you have knowledge local. I guess you don't have that, so never mind. Good
Nope.
talk.
That would be an 18, sir.
Impressive. Okay. It occurs to you that if you wanted to start a guild, the best place to go to do that would be City Hall.
Is that different from the courthouse?
Of course. One's a hallway, and one's a courthouse.
Okay.
Wait, question, Tim. Is City Hall on the road City Hall Way?
Sure.
Yes. City Hall Way?
No, there we go.
So, what dost thou do?
I go to the city hallway, of course. But I don't have to cross any roads, so it's okay.
Okay. You're greeted there by Mr. A Receptionist.
Ah, come on. Now I've got to draw someone else. Alright.
Does that stand for another?
Seduce him anyway.
No, you're thinking of Aaron.
Why
I mean, he's not here, so someone has to do it.
Pierre.
Eh. Seriously? Stop it, Pierre. You're messing everything up.
Fine.
I wish I could move his head up just a little bit.
This is Mr. A
I just want that to be technically on the screen at least once
Hey.
in the stream.
Receptionist. There we go. Hello, fine sir, I say to the Mr. Receptionist, Mr. A Receptionist.
Greetings. What can I do for you?
I would like to start 2 guilds.
You know, usually people see just one as being enough to keep them busy. Are you sure about that?
Yes, absolutely. Both are necessary parts of this society, and no person is better equipped to do this.
He's just like, if you're trying to make the dick, like, the big dick guild again, you're the 4th person this week, and I can tell you I'm still not doing it.
I'm still bigger than you.
He just whips out.
Did you say your name is Biggest Dickus?
He just whips out a halfling size schlong.
There we
And I
go.
don't mean the size of a halfling schlong, I mean a halfling sized.
No, it's okay. I drew it.
Wow.
Yep, that is about the right scale.
He has an erection through that wall.
Don't worry, there's a glory hole.
You should have aimed it the other way so that the receptionist can just be sucking him off at work all the time.
You know what? I can actually control it.
Here, did you put a bucket at the end of it?
No, dang it. No, I can't.
So that's what a
Control
penile
Z.
fracture looks like.
Oh, damn it. The penis is missing.
Don't you hate it when you put on your pants? You're like, damn it, my penis is missing.
Oh, I can't move it.
Things
Apparently,
I say
it's
often.
connected to everything else.
You can just tap. You don't need to select.
I know. Oh, there. Now I can move it.
Oh, now she's missing the dick.
I too often miss the day.
There we go. She can get just the tip, but that's enough.
Oh shit, that's a really
So what's going
awkwardly
on,
shaped
Tim?
head.
Anyways,
Why do you have
Tim-
your dick pointing at Fire Jesus?
Don't worry about it. Carry on.
Okay, so Mr. A receptionist with his penis just casually slung over his shoulder and through the wall behind him.
I
Says,
got no
"Okay,
beef
then."
with that.
This
Okay
is how
then,
we get
so
banned
which
from Twitch.
2 guilds would you like to found?
I would like to found the Muffin Baking Guild, the Guild of Muffin Men, for thou shalt know them.
Is that-
And
is that
I-
counts?
And I would also like to found the Junior Fire Brigade Guild.
All right. And have you checked at the courthouse registry to ensure that those guilds don't already exist?
Technically, yes.
I don't like the technically in there.
So what do I gotta do? Whose dick do I have to suck to get a guild around here?
Well played.
Not touching that with my 9-foot pole.
Technically, it's only... Here, let me see. There's
Seven?
a-
7, I think. If he's 6 feet tall,
It's
he's
5 foot. It's 5 foot tall.
Okay.
I measured because he's about 5 foot.
Oh man, how unimpressive. Only a 5-foot dick. It's only 60 inches.
I suppose I shall come back in the morning after I have checked to registry.
All
I go to
right, I'll have
registry as
paperwork ready.
registry of
Very good, thank you. And then I go to the other part of the courthouse. Hello, Mrs. the receptionist. Sorry, it's not been long enough, but I'll stay out of sight behind you with to registry.
My character continues to mumble throughout the city in an attempt to find the muffin store.
John, staying out of sight of her is probably the last thing she wants. The last time someone was out of sight of her, her building caught on fire.
No, you were right in front of her.
That's worse!
It's when she's watching things that bad things happen. Also, this way I can look at her trunk. I mean, have you seen? There's quite a giant trunk here.
All right, well, you're going to have to roll a bluff check to convince her that you're worth her time again.
That's
Or, no, diplomacy, not bluff.
I was about to say, like, wow, telling him to roll bluff check that he's worthy of her time is like the most like amazing shade I've ever seen someone drop in D&D. Fuck,
But here's the thing, though. Don't ever.
Here's the thing, though. Don't ever call me fuck, dude.
Here's the thing, Tim.
Yeah, remember, we did establish his nickname.
Fuck boy.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't have to interact with her at all. Like, this doesn't take up any of her time. I'm just sitting there with a giant book, reading through the book.
Also, it's kind of her job.
You could ask her to use the book.
Yes, but the last time you were in here, the group you were with set the building on fire.
Yeah, but I'm not with that group anymore. Literally
does
no
she
one
know
from
that?
that group is here.
How does she know that?
Because she has eyes.
She's got
that can
eyeballs.
see.
Tim, I'd like to roll a perception check to see if Mrs. the receptionist has a decent pair of eyeballs.
Okay, roll perception.
I'm not what?
You have no idea how much I wanted you to be like 37, and Tim's only response was cataracts.
See, here's the thing, though. I was going to roll a 37 and then be like, now I'd like to roll an appraise score.
They'd sell for about 10 copper. Wait, what?
Anyways, I'm going to keep looking through to registry. So, Dominic, when are you going to play?
I don't know, Tim.
It all depends on when you want to introduce yourself
Actually,
into the campaign.
I know when I'm going to show up. I'm waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to move this along.
I have no idea where
Oh.
the shop is supposed to be that I need to be
It
at.
Well, Tim, that's up to you.
Yeah, it is the thing he's looking for in the registry.
All right, so she takes the book out of your hands. The 2 guilds you're looking for are not in here. Get out of my office.
Yay! Why didn't you tell me that, like, 4 hours earlier?
I'll put it this way. I don't actually care whether or not they're in there. I just want you out of here.
Okay, cool. And then I go over to Mr. A Receptionist in the city hallway. And it's early. But it turns out I spoke to Mrs. the Receptionist.
Mr. A
Very-
Receptionist still has morning wood.
It's not morning wood if it's night, like close to nighttime.
You said it was still early.
No, I said it was early to come back because I told him I'd be back in the morning.
Oh.
Please don't
But,
make that
I-
noise. We're talking about a guy with morning wood.
It's not morning wood.
It is now.
So I spoke to Mrs. the Receptionist. Very sweet lady. She looks like she's got a great mouth. But
And look at that schnoz.
why? Why? No. No.
She left her
I'm
schnoz
surprised-
behind.
Fine.
But she told me that the two guilds were not in. No. She told me that the two guilds were not in the registry, so I guess I can make those guilds now.
Okay then. Well, here's the paperwork, and you'll need to take that down to the library to get it filed.
Okay, where's the library?
It's on from South Street.
Oh, okay.
Tim, are you, Aaron, are you okay with this?
Why are you asking Aaron? He's not here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
good grief,
Jonathan.
come on.
Sorry, I've had a lot to drink.
Apparently.
Tim, Aaron, Jonathan. You had 4 names, and you guessed 3 of them.
The only
So,
one you didn't
now-
pick was also here.
Now I'm going to the library. I have to cross the street. Tim, would you like me to roll a perception check?
Sure.
I rolled a 26.
Okay. You see no problems with your eyes that see when they're open.
Very good. In that case, I continue on, and I am now at... Nope. Don't move the entire library.
And you are now at nope.
I am at the library.
Okay. You walk in, and off to the right, you see,
Question, what are the hours that this is open?
it's open.
Okay. But I want to know. What are the hours? Do I need to roll an intelligence check for that?
No, that would be knowledge local.
What
Which
time
would
is
be
it?
an intelligence check. 16.
Okay. It's open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. with allowances made for researchers and other people like that who need to stay late.
Gotcha. What time is it now? Do I need to roll an intelligence check for that?
Sure.
Oh, nice. 21.
Tim, what do I need to roll to get to successfully get to find the muffin shop so I can just continually roll every once in a while? Definitely not a 9, because I just rolled a 9.
I
At
would
this
say
hour-
that's knowledge local.
Oh,
Which-
actually, you may make a mistake in choosing that.
What? You have negative numbers in knowledge local?
20.
You got negative ranks?
I
Okay.
have a knowledge local of 13.
I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a 20, then you know where the shop is.
Okay, I have stumbled to the shop, though I am sure it is very late.
The shop's closed.
Yep, I just kind of passed out in front of the shop on its
It closes
doorstep.
Tim, what time is it?
It is 6 p.m.
All right. Closes at 5:59.
I have passed out in front of the shop.
I'm telling you where the shop is, but you're not going there.
Oh, where is it?
His shop is
Oh,
called
I thought
the
that was the
Repository
bomb shop.
of Doodly Wisdom.
I drew that as the bomb shop because it looks like it's got an explosion on the front of it.
No, this one's the bomb shop. Remember? It's a shop. Rip. We
Well,
sold
there's
glass.
nothing left of it. There was at least something left of that shop.
It's the bomb shop.
So now who's going to sell Galacine?
Oh well, whatever. I'm passed out on the doorstep of the shop.
Because, yeah, it's a shell company.
I rest.
All right. So at the library, you see somebody sitting behind a desk with a nameplate that says Giga.
Is it a person?
Dominic.
No, it is not. It is a small looking. Oh boy. It is a, I guess, tiny sized, sort of like flying pile of glowy rocks.
Would a knowledge nature tell me what it is?
No.
Would a knowledge arcana tell me what it is?
Probably.
Well, hot diggity dog. That is a 35? Yeah, 35. I've got an 18 in knowledge arcana and I rolled a 17.
Alright, well done. Tim, do you mind if I take over the what he gets told?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since I have it up. You know
Yeah.
that this creature is an ion weird. It is a creature.
An iron weird? What?
WYRD.
Okay.
It is a creature
Thank you.
made of dozens of continually shifting shiny rocks and gemstones. It is made out of ion stones, which are magical stones that you can use that float around you and essentially give you like item buffs as though you were wearing an item, but they don't take up an item slot.
I always thought that was pronounced Ayun.
That sounds dumb, so I don't say it.
Fair.
They're funny. You would know that, let's see. They are a construct of some sort, so they are, created rather than, like, born.
Yeah.
And that they can, absorb ion stones into them.
Do I know whether or not they can talk?
Usually they cannot, no.
Also, you put them in the wrong place.
It's not a big enough place.
It's not big enough for the two of us.
This repository of doodly wisdom ain't big enough for the both of us.
Well, hi. You're an odd one.
Yep.
So anyways, I'm trying to make a guild here, so here's the paperwork.
Tim, what would you like me to roll for him to know what he's doing?
What would I like you to roll for him to know what he's doing?
Giga.
Ah. Okay.
I don't know if I need a knowledge check. He has all of them. I'm not kidding.
Okay. Knowledge politics, I guess?
Does that mean
That was the
nobility?
knowledge shield? What?
Do you mean
Yeah,
nobility,
nobility,
perhaps? A whole 9. Wow, that name, though.
Well, this will be fun.
Dominic, are you screwing up my ability to make guilds?
Not on purpose.
That's not a no.
Tim?
Hmm?
Are you doing the thing?
Oh, I love this.
Which thing am I doing?
I have put forth a question of, here you go, what do I need to do? And I am not getting a response. I'm not going to ask the same question again. So, like,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Okay. I thought you were asking Dominic.
Well, he,
No.
Okay.
Well, technically, but Dominic doesn't know either. You're the DM.
it is true.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so Giga doesn't really know what to do with this. He could if he knew more about it, but he also doesn't really care. So he just decides to. But his best guess would be to take it to his master and let him deal with it.
Alright.
Cool.
So Giga will jump off of the, I guess, desk that he's sitting on. Just like, follow me.
Yeah, Dominic, is that out of character for Giga?
No, he helps. He does his thing. I'm trying to make sure.
I just hope he doesn't bite me.
Are you done yet?
It was the better of the jokes the other day.
True. Give me 1 second. I gotta change that real quick.
Change a thing. Change a thing. Change.
Alright, cool. Got it. Alright. So, I guess Giggle will bring it back to... bring it back to a incredibly small man with incredibly long eyebrows.
Who's apparently by the river, really far away.
I'm getting there. Tim, remind me, which building are we in?
The library.
You're at the library. You are at the right one. I can't talk.
I know, I was trying to remember what the building itself is, not where on the unhelpful
Library.
map it is.
Library!
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, I've got vodka.
Oh no.
It's a Crystal Head vodka.
I've heard that that's not great.
It's decent. It's got bite, which isn't bad.
But as Giga like floats up, because he flies, I forgot about that. You'll see the old man turn and be like, "Oh yeah," just start wandering around a little bit. And Giga will also begin wandering around a bit. They're both just sort of checking shelves. Tim, may I make another check with the benefit of finding books in the library to help, rather than my knowledge offhand?
Also,
yeah, go ahead.
What technically am I doing in the library? I thought I was just turning in the forms.
I'm assuming this is like turning the forms and doing the next step of the process.
Yeah, which I am sending to Dominic in PM.
Sweet.
You're not gonna DM him?
No. Alright, there it is before whatever extra stuff you want. You want to add for the books.
It's a 15.
Give me just another sec.
1.
Done. Tim, tell us more. Tim, tell us more. Tim, tell us more.
Tim, is it hard to type and listen at the same time?
Type and listen? No. Type and talk, yes.
Really? Tell me more.
Would you like to know more?
Yes.
Huh, I just got the DM joke.
Ha. I don't hear people use the word PM anymore. Everything is pretty much direct messages.
Oh. Anyway, Dominic, I sent you the thing.
Alright. And I'm assuming I'm able to find that information fairly quickly.
Ugh. Tim, you're so out of touch with the world nowadays.
Is that really surprising?
Should it be?
Not really.
I was like, are we doing the thing where we answer questions with questions?
I don't know. Are we?
Anyways.
You want to buy a pet rock?
He'll come back with a couple of minutes later to be like, I see this girl here. Muffago should be fine, nothing problem there. But Junior Fire Brigade, gonna need a nationally established organization. It is, so you'll need to complete a certification test to run the guild. But other than that, it shouldn't be much of a problem.
Cool. Where do I do that?
Good question, Ted. Where did you do that?
Knowledge locals roll.
Yeah, basically, make a knowledge local roll.
Called it.
Haberdashing.
Haberdashery. Haberdashery.
I cannot roll well on knowledge checks.
Good grief! Stop screwing over my guilds.
Okay, so that will tell you that in order to establish the next Junior Fire Brigade Guild, you would need to talk to the people at the courthouse.
Is this including the bonuses I would have received from having the books at my disposal?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to go to a courthouse. They're the only people who can do the certification.
Am I gonna have to talk to Mrs. the receptionist or Mr. a receptionist?
They're the one at the courthouse.
I mean, they're
I
both
can't keep
connected,
up with
so.
this damn town.
That would be Mrs. the receptionist.
Hold on.
All right, I'm leaving. Tim, I'm gonna cross the street.
Okay.
Wait, no, you're crossing the other street. You have to make a reroll for that.
Okay, I'm crossing to other street. Oh, nat 20, I win.
Okay.
Aren't you glad I told you that you were...
I'm just gonna succeed no matter what. And I'm gonna go talk to Mr. A receptionist.
I thought you needed to talk to the receptionist because you need to go to the courthouse.
Yeah. No, this is City Hall. You need to talk to my sister in the courthouse.
What?
Are you?
They have the same last name. What did you expect?
No, he's a receptionist.
His
She's
last name
the
isn't A receptionist. His last name is receptionist. His first initial is A.
Then what was all that talk about she coming behind the City Hall?
I never said a word about that.
We made that up. Alright, Tim, I'd like to go to the courthouse to see if he made it alright.
Okay.
Do I see him there?
Apparently
Not
you guys
yet.
now
He's still
fired
at the City Hall.
Cool.
I actually haven't spoken to Mr. A receptionist at all, though. So.
Yeah, you walked in and he was
like-
like,
I like
you'll
how-
need my sister, and you're like,
Yeah,
how
you
the
go
fuck?
All right. Mr. A receptionist. Just finished dealing with that paperwork, and I needed one more piece of information. Where is the place I would need to go to get certifications?
What kind of certifications?
Fire brigade certifications.
All right. You would need to talk to some people at the courthouse about that.
Okay. Is there anyone at the courthouse besides your sister?
Yes, but they're all extremely busy and also nobility with their thumbs up their butt, so they'll probably just refer you to her.
But I'm wearing red.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, when did that happen?
Always. My cape of friggin' awesomeness is red.
It's true.
Oh.
Can confirm.
That is cape of friggin' awesomeness. That's what it is. And it's red. It's awesome.
Yes, it is, and it doesn't make you nobility.
Alright, Tim, am I able to arrive at the courthouse?
Yeah, you're I can't talk. You're at the courthouse.
Cool. I'd like to go up to the receptionist. And this is the receptionist, of course.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, Tuts.
I'm going home, by the way.
Not you again.
I'm still passed out on your doorstep.
I know. I'm gonna roll to
Across
Okay.
the street.
Did a guy come by and ask
Yeah.
about the certification for the for Junior Fire Brigade?
I'm sorry, it sounded like you were chewing on your beard. What was that?
They're my eyebrows, first off. guy who came by and asked about the certification for the Junior Fire Brigade.
I rolled a 31 and a 22, so I'm pretty sure I made it safely across.
Yeah.
Also, I see this passed out body in front of my door, and I just, in disgust, and step around him to get inside.
Okay, Pierre, make a perception check.
Okay.
He's passed out.
Yeah, but that's how you wake up.
Perception is... There it is. 7. Okay. Give me a second. Fine, we'll just do it by button. 26!
Oh, nice. You wake up to someone stealthily trying to cross you.
I
Can I
grab
roll a
his
stealth
leg.
check? I did not roll a stealth check. You have to allow that of me.
You best roll hard there.
14.
No.
Shit.
So, Pierre, someone is trying to step over you in the dark.
I
Their
grab
intent-
his leg. Out of
throw a bomb.
instinct.
All right, so you grab his leg and he throws a bomb. Does anyone want to try to resolve that?
Well, I've already been hit by the bomb at this point.
John,
Yep.
I
you
take
splash
damage?
damage.
Okay.
Even with precise bombs?
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
You're
you
in
wouldn't
the
make
same
yourself
square.
What does he need to go against for defensive?
Well, technically John just has to roll an attack. I'm just gonna go with probably not a 1.
Fair.
I didn't roll a 1. I rolled a 1 in front of something else.
Yeah, that probably hits. However, I will say that I will agree with Tim that you are climbing over him, or like stepping over him, so you are in the same square, so you will bomb yourself. Or
Fine.
you will miss bombing him.
Alright. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus my int. So that's 19?
19 damage.
Yep.
Great. That knocked off me down to 97.
Okay. Pierre, roll a.
I'm assuming I take
concentration
also
check.
19 as well.
And yes, you take 19 as well.
Okay, good.
And so what do I do?
Is concentration still a thing in Pathfinder, or did they change that?
It's 1d20 plus your level. Plus any
Okay,
additional
that's not it.
bonuses, but that's generally what it's gonna be.
Okay. Say reflex then.
Ah, okay.
He's lying on the ground.
You can
Yeah,
still
you-
roll.
I'm making him roll to see if he can keep his grip on you through the explosion, or if it knocks him
Gotcha.
off.
Reflex
Okay.
saving roll? Reflex saving
Yes.
throw?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 7. 15.
It's not great.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Okay. You lose your grip on him.
Okay.
I quickly jump inside and shut the door.
Wait! Are you the Muffin Man?
I ignore.
I knock hard on this door. Are you the Muffin Man?
Pierre, how desperate are you to find out whether he's the Muffin Man?
I draw my sword.
Do you have a pencil on you? Thank you.
I bang the blunt of my... I bang the grip of my sword against the door.
Okay.
I
hold
attempt
on.
to do non-lethal damage on his door.
Okay, so you're specifically trying to keep from breaking the door.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you are continually pounding on the door.
Don't slam that door, because I'm slamming it tonight.
So,
All right.
John, what do you do about the vagrant beating down your door?
All right. So, Dominic, question.
Yes. Answer.
I have the feat infusion, which allows me to give other people my extracts,
Okay.
and it affects them. Do they have to consume it, or can I just throw it on them?
No, they have to consume it.
Okay.
Extracts are like potions.
Yeah. I really wanted to give him polypurpose panacea.
I know. I know you did.
Tim,
Yes.
is Mike bleeding?
Oh my god.
It's a splash damage potion.
Yeah, he wouldn't be bleeding from that, I don't think.
I'd be.
You wouldn't
at
be
most-
bleeding from the explosion that did 19 damage to him?
The one that cauterized the wound?
It's not friggin' lightsabers.
It would cause contusions, but I don't think it would cause an open wound.
Okay. Drat. Y'all are ruining all
Not
my
at, like-
fun.
1/9 of his total health.
I hear you're in search of some immovable rods.
Not
I got
really.
one right here in my pants.
If you
pulls
let
out-
me in, we could work on getting some information. And maybe
Tim, is
find a
my
resolution.
shop, as I expect, a 2-story building where you live on the second floor and you shop on the first floor?
Yes.
Is there a window directly above the front door on the second floor?
I don't see a reason why not.
Cool.
Tim, I attempt to climb his building.
I use the decanter of endless water.
You're
Oh,
learning the
no.
town more than Pierre and I did. And we ran
It's
through
okay.
it on fire.
Let's see. What is the mode that
Tim,
I'm
I roll a
looking for
35.
Okay.
to
That's
climb?
good enough to climb up to the window.
I'm using the decanter in geyser mode.
Does
It's
he
a,
see me climb up to the window?
It doesn't
Did you
matter.
make
I
a
was
stealth
going
check?
up there anyways, so I
Oh.
could blow you out of the road. There's a reason why I asked.
Fair.
Not you asked, I asked. Also, pretty sure I was there before he got there. Which doesn't matter because I am now producing a
Tim,
20
I
foot
put
long,
my hand in his decanter.
1 foot a 20-foot long, 1 foot wide stream at 30 gallons per round.
I attempt to block his decanter with my own
Alright,
arm.
let Tim think for a minute.
Okay, so run through this again because I was doing something on the side.
You should stop doing that. Oh, okay, that's a good number. So what is happening is, I was accosted as I was entering my building, and so in an attempt to get the person off of me, I used the only real weapon I have on me, which unfortunately did some damage to me as well, but, you know, mistakes happen. After closing the door, the person continued to hammer on the door, and so I, knowing my building, went to the second floor to flood them out. I
I
have
am
since
waiting for you at the
aimed
window.
my decanter straight down at him, and am using geyser mode, which produces a 20-foot long, 1-foot wide stream at 30 gallons per water. In this case, I'm using salt water.
Tim, I have attempted, as he is doing this, to block it before he gets a chance to fully take effect.
Pretty sure you can't block it.
First, Jonathan, make a strength check.
I already rolled a 20 plus my strength of 2, so that's 22, but it was a nat 20.
Okay. Pierre, make an opposed roll.
Okay, strength check?
Yeah.
Okay. $20. Dang it, I lose. By 2 points, though. Only by 2 points.
But it is enough. He blows you back down onto the pavement.
Plus, there's the fact that I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, which is a crit.
Yeah.
So I'm back down at the door of his building.
Yep.
Also, you take 1d4 points of damage. Potentially plus a falling damage.
Yeah, well, there's probably 1d6 of falling damage in there too.
Okay, so 1d4 and a 1d6 of falling damage.
2 and
Technically,
6.
6.
Crit.
It's not a crit. It's just the max amount of damage.
So I've taken 8 more points of damage.
Correct.
I'm at 88 health.
Okay. Just as he gets slapped back down onto the paving stones by a geyser of water, the Sverfneblin comes walking up the lane.
I yell out to, of course, the person who has been accosting me, "Go away! I don't know you. Go away!"
I don't know you either, so I'm still gonna come in there.
I'm not talking to you. You're weird.
But oh, so you don't want these certification forms?
I already have the certification forms. Oh, those certification forms. Gotcha.
I'm just looking for some information. If you can give it to me, I can leave you alone because obviously you don't want any assistance.
I don't have any info. You haven't even asked me anything. Go away.
Pierre-
We're closed.
Pierre, roll me a will save.
Oh, I'm worried. I feel like Dominic just cast a spell.
I did cast a spell.
11.
Alright, you are affected by the spell Forced Quiet. You can no longer yell or make loud noises. I'm deaf and you're giving me a headache.
I would be happy to speak with you. Is just the little problem of this nincompoop underneath my window who has accosted me.
So let him in. He looks harmless enough.
Where I'm closed, and I don't make the habit of letting random people into my shop. Where's Aaron during all of this?
He is...
Besides in Dreamland with
By the way, you know it's beautiful?
Mr. Tricycleclops and Mrs. the Receptionist.
No, that's exactly where he is.
Wait, hold on. So if we make the if this ends and we make the Junior Fire Brigade for Jonathan, and he makes a new character, and Aaron's not here, who knows about the quest?
No
Which
one.
one?
So do we just start playing a different campaign?
Basically, in the same world. We might get around to actually stopping the Mask of Death.
I don't think we will.
It might happen. Stranger things have happened.
So, how do you guys want to resolve this?
I shake
Pierre
my
can
fist.
only pantomime angrily.
I mean, it only says yell or make loud noises. He can talk normally.
I don't think.
Oh, you're right,
pretty
he
sure
can't
Pierre
talk
still
normally.
Can't talk normally.
I can mumble. That is something a drunk person would do.
That's true. I've heard you do that before.
I sit in front of the door. Because that is the only place I can go now, considering I'm being sprayed with a geyser amount of water.
Not anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
Ah, well, I continue to sit in front of the door.
Well, guess we're at an impasse here.
Yeah.
Good thing there's a rear entrance.
Well, what I'm gonna say is, well, I have your papers, so, you know, I'll come up there, I guess.
Do you just fly up there?
I asked the old man.
I can't fly, that's Giga.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Giga can
You're
fly.
just gonna hold on to Giga?
No, I'm gonna jump.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
That
Okay.
reaction was perfect.
Let's see.
No, I'm gonna jump. Oh. Okay.
A 57.
Holy shit.
What? I cast the spell jump on myself. It gives me a plus 30.
Well, Tim, does he make it?
Kona Mata.
Oh, that was a 14-foot jump. I'm a gnome.
No, you're not.
When you asked if I I
You're
am
Neblin.
that is a gnome of some variety though. But yeah, when you asked if I could jump, I'm just like, no. Yes. Not technically.
Okay, so you Jedi jump your way up there.
I hope you
You
move
just
out of the
went
way
full
of the door.
Yoda.
Well, that was certainly a unique way of entering my shop. I've flown in before, but
Stairs make my bunions ache.
But jumping doesn't.
okay. Well, I appreciate you having gone the extra mile. Like, is there anything
actually,
I
it was
can
really more like a couple hundred feet.
do to repay you for all this extra work, Mr. Librarian?
I'm trying to think of how I can shoehorn this into at least me understanding the quest. You know what? Here's my answer. You can at least bring that guy and just give him a little bit of food and drink and then let him go on his way. But clearly he needs to just sober up a bit.
I've given him plenty of drink.
Truth be told,
believe
I've
we can all
probably
agree with
drowned
that.
a little in that water and have begun to sober up down here at the stair.
John, you don't have to be so salty about it.
But here.
Oh, that's true.
That's
It
fair.
was salt water.
That's
Hey,
fair.
It wasn't
was-
just regular water.
Here, I'll lean over. Oh no, this is a terrible idea. All right, dude. You really need to sober up. But what I've heard is the best thing to do is food and hair of the dog. I cast Tears to Wine. And I tell him to catch as I toss down the 5 muffins I kept from earlier that I didn't sell.
What do I need to do? What do I need to roll?
Reflex save to catch?
I would say reflex to catch.
Or it could be like an attack against like a DC 10 kind of thing. To sort of like attack them in the air.
11.
Well, that makes you DC 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, you catch them.
Okay.
Here, have you rolled anything higher than a 10 tonight?
Yes, I rolled a 30-something earlier.
Okay.
He means the actual...
Oh, 19.
Die
I rolled
roll.
19s a ton of times. They just were for nothing value.
You mean like
Can
your
I cross
full
the
campaign?
street? I
Apparently.
rolled a 19. Is that satisfactory to you? Mr. Librarian.
What do you need this fire brigade for anyway? Don't we have firemen in this city?
Apparently not.
Damn government.
I know. But I saw a need, and I knew that it was up to the citizens.
Dominic,
to,
how long is your spell in
make sure.
effect?
Which one? That spell. Let me see. I think it's a round per level. Yeah, so 54 seconds.
So, am I over it yet?
I would say probably. It's probably
Yeah.
ending about now.
Thank you.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
man.
What?
Do you have any information of value?
Any what?
Information!
About what? I'm just going to the window and yelling out of it. About what did you say?
Immovable rods.
Yeah, they don't move.
It is at this
but
point.
I've got some stolen ones I'm looking for. Do you know anything about them?
Give me
At
one
this
second,
point, knowing what it is, my ears perk up, and I'm like, oh, good. I don't have to do that quest anymore.
Just what do you need to know? And why?
I was given a quest.
I could use a good quest. It's been a while. I should really try to figure out that whole immortality thing. Don't really have much time left, do I?
I mean, I guess.
I have some value. You gave me the quest in exchange for information.
Aha! I'll look over at Muffin Man and be like, you got any more quests you don't want?
I was already speaking, but you cut me off. You say you want to be immortal and stuff? Well, there is the quest that the king gave us, which is to find the Mask of Death. I'm pretty sure if you have the Mask of Death, you could control death and thus avoid
What's
it.
that about a death?
I specifically did not say it that loud.
I feel like
make a
this is just the
perception roll.
mumble. John, he's drunk. He heard it himself. Do I have to do a different spell to keep him quiet? Because it's a 4th level spell and it might accidentally kill him instead.
No, never mind. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you didn't hear it.
What does this one do? Oh yeah, that one might actually.
I like how there's just gonna be yelling between me and the old man through a window.
Why not
like
use it, Dominic?
It's cheery. Because I don't actually want to kill him the first time he made his own character almost completely by himself. The maps of day 6.
So that's why you don't want to kill him.
Yeah.
He might be a curmudgeonly old man, but I'm an old soldier veteran that just happens to have a bad drinking problem. Because
I
he's
then,
been a few too many
in
wars.
repayment for
Did he
the
just
old
admit
man,
it?
the old librarian, giving me the forms and certificates that will allow me to create the thing, tell him all the information I know about the actual quest.
Sounds like fun. I'll just lean out the window and be like, "Hey, drunkard!
Yeah!
You want to go look for a mask?"
Yeah! I need something to do. Wars got old.
Damn straight, not the only thing that got old. You know, back when I was your age.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what about my age?
You know what? I don't remember. Do you tell him about your friend Persephone?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I am more suited, I say, for staying within the city and beginning these guilds.
Yeah, I can see you doing that. Seems like you'd be good at all those words and looking at things. And shooting water at
And
people.
baking muffins.
So we're gonna use the water thing for your fire brigade?
Absolutely. I'm also gonna have to learn some water magic myself, so that I can teach my students.
Alright, fair enough. I should probably go get ready for this quest. It's kind of been a while.
Hey, shopkeep!
What?
Take 100 gold. Thanks for the muffins. I throw a satchel of 100 gold. No, actually make it 150 gold, because I can't count because I'm drunk.
Can it be like 112
Awesome.
then?
No, shut up.
It's
150. And 2. 152.
Why do you care? You're being done with that character soon.
Shut up. I win. Remember?
No, you don't, because you're... you know what? Never mind. You're right. You win. Wait, but you're winning against Pierre, not Tim. You're not who you're supposed to win against.
It still counts.
Alright, so I'm down to 2,150 gold pieces.
Did you account for the 2?
Alright.
2,148.
48 gold pieces.
Alright, now I've got to actually create a new character.
Yeah, it'll just be like, alright, good luck, all your Briar Brigade.
Wait, do I need to do any rolls to throw
His
that bag of,
Briar
a bag of gold?
Yeah, his Briar Brigade. Tim, that was on purpose.
Tim, do I need to make a roll for throwing the bag of gold into his window?
I'm gonna say Pierre shouldn't have to make a roll because even if he did, there's no way he's getting it through the window. He's sitting underneath the door, it hits the door frame, and explodes on top of his head. Can that be canon?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's say,
Alright.
yeah, I should probably go get him somewhere. You take care. Have fun with your Briar Brigade.
Will do.
Alright, I'll cast Featherfall on myself and jump out the window.
Briar Brigade. That's a good name.
It's not.
Alright, Tim. There's a little shopkeeping I need to do to finish this up. Before we finish up the stream.
If I may, real quick, I'm just gonna grab Pierre and start moving him to an inn and tell him if he says another word, I will light him on fire.
Do you even have that ability?
Old man!
I mean,
Can you
besides
treat
the
wounds?
after sleep one.
Alright, let's see. Roll me. Depends on what the DC is, because I'm not sure which school of magic this is. Transmutation. Fun, fun, fun. Roll me a will save, Pierre.
Okay, what was my will save? Okay. This will probably be I can only hope this is a decent roll this time. 19!
Okay.
I mean, so you rolled a 19, but like, Dominic has like 1,000 points in his spell things. I'm pretty sure you can't be unaffected by Dominic's spells.
I mean,
I'm
nothing
pretty sure.
happened.
No. Oh, really?
Nothing happened.
You failed?
Nothing happened.
So is he
It's
gonna
a
catch
spell
on fire
that's
in his
gonna-
sleep?
Nothing happened.
I had a feeling it was gonna be something like that. I forgot that he's got that spontaneous combustion at night kind of spell.
Yeah. Well, Tim.
Mhm.
What more do I need to do to finalize my guilds?
All right. You do have to take a short qualification exam for the Briar Brigade,
Okay.
just to make sure you're actually a competent Briarman before you try to lead others.
Okay. Where do I do this?
At the courthouse.
Okay. I go to the courthouse. I also pick up the 152 gold pieces that were in front of my house.
Okay.
Additionally, 24 to cross one road and
This can't continue to be a thing.
23
Yeah, I
to
don't
pass
know
the
why
other
you
one.
guys continue to insist on this rolling across the road thing.
I need to look
I
both
have
ways
never
before I
asked
go.
for it.
I know. I was the first one to do it.
Old man! Do you know
Oh,
any
so-
good inns that have mixed baths.
Are you coming
Wait.
on to me?
No,
No, but I'd like
I'm
to.
talking about the tits. Some
Are you coming on to
good,
me?
Nice tits.
Here, how old is my character? What happens to your chest at that age? They sag.
I said nice tits, not old tits.
I had 15 charisma, thank you very much.
Oh, so
That
he's
doesn't
not good
change
enough
him
for
from
you?
being old tits. I have 14 charisma.
He could be a cougar for all you know.
Tim, I use my knowledge geography to
You're right,
remember if
Tim.
there's
I
any
do have
good
baleful
inns.
polymorph.
I was hoping someone was gonna make that joke. I
Joke?
was specifically yearning for someone to do that.
What do you mean, joke?
Tim, I make a 24 on geography. Is there any inns with a and
That'd be
I will
local.
make another roll for
That
That
local.
would be local.
It's
Yeah.
not much of a difference. It's 13 instead. 21. Any with a mixed baths.
Yes, there is one. It calls itself an inn.
What?
Ooh.
It just calls itself the inn?
No,
Or it
it's,
just
it's,
calls itself
Is it a
an
brothel?
inn?
it's a brothel.
It might be
Oh,
a problem.
I should finish this.
That's.
I should finish that magical drink list I had made.
I still have 2,100 gold. I am fine.
That would really fit in this.
Yeah, right now you still have 2,100 gold. Let's see what happens afterwards. I'm not even talking about after you pay. I'm talking about after they steal all your money, because that's what always happens in brothels. Hey, Dominic, remember that one time when that coworker at the supermarket
Oh God! Don't remind me of that. Ugh,
who lives in his parents' house hired a prostitute
don't.
to... Really?
No, you're supposed to keep going despite my protest. You've ruined the damn
Okay,
joke.
good. Hired a prostitute.
Don't.
Brought her
Go
to
on.
his house, which, again, is his parents' house. He's one of those nerds that literally lives in his parents' basement. And so brought her home, did not even have sex with her. Got too excited and couldn't do it. Fell asleep. And Sushi stole his wallet and, like,
Phone.
computer and phone and stuff and left.
And then he told his mom.
And then he told his mom.
He told his mom.
He told his
Wow.
mom. Who tells their mom?
Who then called the police. And then she walked into the supermarket, yelling about it, demanding to see who had recommended this person to her child, because it was one of the coworkers.
Hooray!
This
Retail.
is the thing that actually happened in the world we
This is
live
a
in.
thing that happened.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
There are all sorts of fun stories from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time I woke up. I'm just kidding. None of the stories are fun.
I mean, there was that one time that one of my coworkers started speaking in tongues to the lottery machine.
Oof. Yeah,
Ah,
I'm so
yeah.
glad I put in a highlight reminder right now.
I remember that. That was.
Tell the story, Tim.
I wasn't actually there that day.
Yeah, I only heard.
I was.
You tell the story.
Well, the story starts a little bit before then.
Yes.
Tim, do you wanna tell the story of just, meeting her and working with her in the deli portion of the supermarket?
Okay, so we go through a lot of people at the deli. Most don't stay for more than a few months at a time.
Weeks.
She was there for a shorter duration than usual. She was very, how do I put this?
Religious.
Evangelistic. She asked every single person on every single shift she had, "Do you know Jesus?"
Do you know Jesus?
Do you know Jesus?
And she started asking me, and I told her, yes, I do know Jesus. And she asked, well, on a scale of 1 to 5, how good would you say your relationship with him is?
I haven't kissed him
And
yet.
I don't know what was going through
Did
my
you-
head,
did
but
you
for
say
some reason I
69?
said 4. And she said, oh, so it could be better. So you need to do this and this, and then so on and so forth.
So
Tim,
you made a mistake.
There was only one good response, which is, I mean, we've only made it to first base. Just to see what would happen when you say that.
I'm pretty sure her head would have exploded.
That would have
I
been
mean-
amazing. That would have saved you so much future pain.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I like my answer of 69 though.
All right, so yeah, she did this to everyone, every shift. It was annoying, but just shy of harassment. So nothing was ever actually done about it. Until, Jonathan.
All right.
Well-
Until one day, yeah.
Is this the 4th
Dominic,
of
you
July
tell the
story?
fireworks story.
So, we were outside of the supermarket on the 4th of July because
This is a
we-
tradition we have.
Yes, we always buy like the shitty like $2 fireworks at the supermarket and like set them off in the parking lot because we have nothing better to do and we get to hang out and just be dumb people for like a couple hours. It's great fun.
That year we had mortars though.
Yeah. So what happened is on our way out we were setting off the dumb silly fireworks and one of the people from our meat department walked past and was like, "Are you guys setting off fireworks?" We're like, "Oh yeah, just these ones, haha." And he's just like, "Oh, I've got a mortar in my car." We're like, "Fucking bring it out, dude!" So he brought out like a mortar and started shooting off big fireworks. Well, after a little bit of that, what's the person walks out, just starts coming up to us and talking about Jesus.
We'll call her Ashley for
Yeah,
the purposes of this video.
because I don't remember her name, so honestly, it could have been Ashley. So good job. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Doesn't matter.
So she comes out and talks to us for a little bit, and we're shooting off fireworks, and she asks if she can pray, and so she just starts praying, because I don't think anyone responded, and after a little
Nope.
bit, because it kept going and going and going, that John was just like, fuck it, and just started shooting fireworks off again, while she was
So,
still praying.
Yeah, just like right next to her. Then because she kept going, we took some of the crappy fireworks, which are basically just noisemakers and sparklers that are in a little box.
Yeah.
They produce smoke as well and stuff. So I just put those like right next to her and lit it off. Just set it on the ground right there and just starts going off and she jumps back and stuff. And I'm like,
It was
yay!
like the most dick move that was 100% like understandable.
Yeah.
And then she left.
Yep.
And then, Jonathan,
And then
I'm glad this was a 3-part story.
I'm closing, so it's fairly late at night, and I exit the cash office area, because that's my job, is dealing with all the cash and counting everything down at the end of the night, and I see a commotion, and over in front of our restroom area, she is fully flat on the floor, just spread eagle, chanting and like praying and just in the middle of the floor to like the Coke display. And so, there's managers around her like, you need to get up. You can't do this. This goes on for like 10 minutes. Finally, she gets up. She walks over towards the break room, and before she gets there, she stops in front of the lottery machine. And once again, gets spread eagle on the floor and just starts chanting. At this point, the cops have been called, and so there's an ambulance there, and the paramedics are just standing around like, so what do we do?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Understandably
Like-
confused.
So yeah, and then finally she got up after like me standing there like watching over her, like getting people to move out of the way, because again, she's in the middle of the aisle, laying flat out on the ground, spread as far as she can go. And then she left. And she never came back.
That was a good day.
Yeah,
We need to escape.
yeah.
And by we mean you, because you're the only one left there.
Well, I'm technically still there.
Tim,
You
can
are?
never escape.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing the other job with the health website.
The one that is literally the worst company of all time.
Apple?
Is it worse than the supermarket?
Morals? Yes. People? Also, probably yes. At least the people at the supermarket have the pointer of that they're actually just retarded. Like, they can't help that.
Okay, given who's in charge of that company, I can actually believe that.
There's a difference between retarded and so dumb and bad that one of your CEOs has been called before. Here, let me make sure that I get this correct. I don't want to say this wrong.
Because I don't know this.
Let's see. Let's go to the controversy portion of his Wikipedia page.
Oh, good. So is this a piece of your job experience that won't make it onto your resume?
Yeah, correct. Absolutely. Never ever. Doesn't actually show it right there.
It's almost like the set of people who can edit his Wikipedia page includes him.
Well, see, the picture showing that they were heavily criticized by Senator Claire McCaskill in a hearing on consumer fraud and diet product advertising before the Senate.
Do you work for Dr. Oz?
Used to.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you want to know
He's the worst.
who else I worked for? Because
Walt Disney.
no, I wouldn't have minded that so much.
Vladimir Putin?
Wouldn't have minded that so much.
That's incorrect.
No, it honestly isn't.
Who else did you used to work for?
Is his name Jeff?
Jeff Sessions?
No.
Jeff, the guy who works at the supermarket that I work at?
Jeff
No.
Bezos?
Jeff Arnold.
Is that Hey Arnold? I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening today.
No. Jeff Arnold is the founder of WebMD. Also known as You've Got Cancer.
Yeah. Everyone has cancer. We
Yeah.
all have cell phones. We all have cancer.
Everyone has cancer.
Everyone will die when you're part of a team.
You know, it might not be cancer, but it's definitely cancer. You're going to die.
I could just hear the aliens meme in there. It might not be cancer, but it's definitely cancer.
Aliens.
Yeah. It's a company founded by the founder of WebMD in conjunction with Dr. Oz.
That's actually the worst thing medicine has ever created.
Absolutely.
And that includes the one time in Japan that it was popular to, like, insert this gel in your head that makes your forehead look like a donut.
Is that not still around?
I don't think so.
It's awesome.
Did you not know about that?
I think I've seen pictures of it. Anyways, this has been one giant off topic
Yep,
nonsense. I said track. I did off track.
The worst part about looking up this bagel head thing is that A, everyone's smiling, and B, there's a bunch of pictures of
Bagel.
Klingons next to it.
Bagel head. I like it. Alright, so I'm in the courthouse. I'm looking around to see who I need to take the test at.
Take the test at. I'm gonna go pee and get a drink while you're doing that.
Won't last long.
What, the pee or the drink?
Yes.
Eh.
Also
Alright,
the stream.
anyway. So the pee?
Fair. Touche.
Yay, toilet humor. Anyway, so you get into the courthouse, and the only person you can talk to there is Mrs. the receptionist.
Alright, so I walk in. Alright, so I know what you said last time. And I'm gonna let you finish. But I only have one thing I have to do left. Fingers crossed. Tim, don't screw me on this. You said there was only one thing I had to do.
Yep.
I have to take a test to prove that I can put out fires.
Yes, you do. And normally that would be the city planner's job to administer that test, but he's out with his constituents.
Gotcha.
So I'm the backup coordinator.
Out of character, Tim. Because I have literally put out a fire in her room.
Yeah, because of that part's not going to be on the test.
Okay.
This won't take much longer.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay, so she leads you outside the city gates because she doesn't want you setting anything else inside the city on fire.
Okay.
Oh, the city gates were almost on fire once.
Yeah, but he didn't do that one.
Done.
Okay, so one of the first things you need in order to be a fit member of the fire brigade, and she's just reading this off a script, and she sounds about as dead
Bored
as she could
possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
You
grief,
must prove
Dominic,
that
what
you
the heck
are
are you doing?
I'm getting Gardettos.
Gordittos.
Gardettos. They're amazing. I
Yep.
love them. They're
I
way
still don't
better
know what
than
word you're saying.
Gardettos.
I don't actually know what that is.
It's made by the same company that makes
Chex Mix?
yeah.
Hmm.
Those.
It's got things in it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I recognize
tasty.
the name, but not the product. Anyway. So, you must prove that you are physically fit. So, go run around the city a few times, and I'll time you.
Yeah. Cool. I do so.
Okay, make a fortitude save.
A fortitude save. Alright, so that's 1d20 plus my
Question, Tim?
fort save.
Can I roll to see if I happen to see him doing any of this? Like, or, hear it or anything like that as I'm going around town getting ready the next day?
Yeah,
day.
sure.
Same day.
Yeah.
Also 17.
29.
Okay, Dominic, you do pick up wind of what's going on.
I like to go watch him.
You're
All right.
weird.
How does he look like he's doing?
He's not doing well, but he hasn't failed.
Did he roll for all of the laps, or was that for, like, one?
That was for 1 lap. Do that 3 more times.
Wait. If you thought I was just going to be watching, you are sorely mistaken.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
I figured something like this was coming.
I want to make sure he gets his shop open. By shop, I mean the other thing.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
gotcha.
Let me make sure I can do this. Damn. Darn, expeditious retreat is yourself only.
Do I have that? I do have that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It won't help your fort save, but it'll mean that you have to make less of them because you're basically running at like double speed.
Yeah. So,
How many do you want me to take now?
just do 1 more of those.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
So your first lap, you were just like normal pace, just like, doing it. Second lap, you're just like booking it past her. She's like, holy shit.
Don't work harder, work smarter.
You're like, no, that first lap was just me warming up.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
Okay, then. Apparently you were sandbagging it. Okay, next, you need to prove that you can maneuver through a crowd in order to get to a scene fast enough. So, go run through the city and back.
Okay. Same thing.
Reflex this time, because you're dodging people.
24 and 19.
Okay. And you get back at about half the time she expected, because how long does Expeditious Retreat last?
Dominic?
A decent amount of time, honestly. Let's see. Minute per level.
Well...
So, yeah, we'll say that you get back in about half the time she expected. Did you actually go all the way?
I did.
What color is the gate at the other side of town?
Whatever the color it is, Tim.
Yeah, knowledge local.
What,
Really,
he saw
I
it!
just was there.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
I'm not gonna pull that shit.
Alright, and you would have
It's
actually known whatever the color is.
Peace.
You know what? Fine, it actually is puce.
Yes.
Alright, and last, you need to pass this written exam to make sure you don't, spray the fire all over the building you're trying to put out.
Alright, what am I rolling now?
Just a wisdom check.
Okay. I take an owl's wisdom. It gives me +4 wisdom for 9 minutes.
Well played.
So that would be 1d20 plus 8. 20.
Huh.
Do I succeed?
I think you actually invented a new best practice.
Sweet.
Okay, then. Well, it seems you're actually competent at this. So, if you'll follow me back to the courthouse.
I apologize for not taking you as seriously.
No, that would never happen, Dominic. There.
Yeah, she's not actually going to apologize. But, so, by the power vested in me by the city and by the proxy that I'm standing in for, blah, 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 I hereby confer upon you this badge of office, and she hands you a fire axe.
Woo. Da-na-na-na. I get a fire axe. So
Not just any fire axe. I'm putting the details in the...
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Tim ran me through this item as he was like working on it. This thing's sweet as hell.
Awesome. Not getting rid of this character.
Okay, I'm putting this in the community chat.
Cool. I have created the Briar Figade. Rod of the Briar Figadier. Alright. What do?
I don't think you can call it the Rod of the Briar Figadier, because then it just sounds like it's John's dick.
This rod can extinguish medium or smaller non-magical fires with simply a touch. Standard action. For the rod to be effective against other sorts of fires, the wielder must expend one or more of the rod's charges. Extinguishing a large or larger non-magical fire or a magic fire of size medium or smaller, such as that of a flaming weapon or a burning hand spell, expends one charge. Continual magic flames, such as those generated by a weapon or a fire creature, are suppressed for 6 rounds and flare up again after that time. To extinguish an instantaneous fire spell, the rod must be within the area of effect, and the wielder must have used a ready action, effectively countering the entire spell. Wow. That's a ridiculous rod.
Yeah.
A masterwork battle axe?
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
That rod could absolutely quench my heat.
Unfortunately, I don't get a bonus to using it because it's a martial weapon. I don't have proficiency in that, but okay.
So,
Yeah, still.
I mean,
Wait, does being part of the fire brigade begin the marshal's class?
no, but I'm sure like
No.
he could
Like
easily
my
take
next
a feat.
feat that I'm gonna take, yeah.
Yeah.
Like my next 2 feats are gonna be not teamwork. Is it teamwork?
That's
Leadership.
I
Leadership.
was like teamwork isn't a feat, so there's that.
Leadership and also martial weapon proficiency. So,
Yeah.
in addition to the fact that the next few levels I'd be taking would be water wizard, or just wizard with a focus. Water.
So yeah, you got a thing.
Da-na-na-na. Thank you. I will do my best to never see you again.
Tomorrow night,
Good.
her
The
house is
feeling
gonna
is
be on
mutual.
fire, and she just like
Well,
Who are you gonna call?
maybe she lives at the brothel.
all right. So, just so everyone knows, I am in fact getting rid of Dopameron. He will continue on in fame as the leader of the Muffin Guild, the one and only Muffin Man, and the leader and teacher of the Junior Fire Brigade.
The Junior Briar Brigade.
Yeah, well, the Junior Fire Brigade, which is called the Briar Brigade.
Why did you think
Are
that
they
was a good
technically hunting down 2 flaming infidels throughout the world?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
name? I love that they are still trying
however-
to find him.
However, as part of my duties, I've already told Tim what my character will do from now on. But additionally, as creating the Junior Fire Brigade, part of his job is to build up a fire brigade in whatever city he's in, and then he moves on to the next city so that he can A, expand his muffin business,
Yeah.
and B, bring the fire brigade to new peoples.
I like it.
That way maybe we'll see him again.
Yep.
Yet another character that is not dead, but somewhere within the world.
This is the only campaign I've seen this many characters disappear in, and none of them are dead.
I kind of want to send a synopsis of this so far to Dead Gentlemen, just so they know what they've wrought.
You're like, we are on like session 4. We haven't left the first town. I gave my players immovable rods, which they used to climb the air while on fire out of the city, and now they've started a Briar Brigade. Just no context to any of it. And they're like, what?
Oh my goodness.
The mountains apparently didn't look quest-worthy.
No one told us they looked questworthy. I don't have knowledge geography, Tim.
Yeah, you do. You have knowledge of everything.
No, Giga has knowledge everything.
Yes, knowledge everything.
Also, I have knowledge of geography. I have a knowledge geography of 15.
Damn.
I have no knowledge in engineering, but geography, local, and nobility are all past 10.
Oh boy.
I thought you were about to say past tense. And I was just like, what?
No,
That's
past 10.
that's not how things work. All right, Tim. I'm gonna go ahead and upload pictures of his character sheet to you. Right?
Of the new character sheet?
No, the old one.
Your old one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did I ever give you the Mr. Jaro?
Not a current one, I don't think.
Okay. I will need to send that. I'll send that through the Polyhedral Dynamics.
Is that okay, Tim? Can you see everything just fine?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. Cool. I mean, I'm not gonna throw away my character sheet, but it'll join the other character sheets I've made in the past that I no longer use. Well, that was fun.
That was.
Yes, it was.
And now I'm just gonna delete him from the map.
So we have almost entirely swapped out the party before the quest has even started for real.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did that come in right?
I guess technically we could go and talk to the temple of.
Okay, that worked. Yeah.
What temple is it? Who's the god?
Calistria?
Temple of Theron.
Oh, Theron. Yeah, yeah.
Theron. Did you say cholesterol?
Why do you guys only hear cholesterol?
Because this is what we think of when you say it out loud.
Are you sending a picture, or do you mean cholesterol?
Yeah.
That's pretty much when you say it. That's what our spelling in our head sounds like.
It's Calistria.
Well- To be fair,
You're not even like.
that's what I think. But close enough.
Yeah. The alcohol in my system may have been affecting my understanding.
I'm triggered.
All right, so I guess we're probably done.
Yep.
Body once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Is this our ending song?
School in the shed.
I don't want that to be our ending song.
No,
I
Tim
feel
hasn't
like
found
that
the
would be
song yet.
copyright infringement if we actually used that as the ending song.
Not if we got permission from them.
How likely is that?
Smash Mouth, really likely.
Yeah,
Really?
you should
Dude,
go talk to them.
Just go ask any, like, just go to Twitter and be like, hey, can we use the All-Star for this thing? They'd be like, fucking what? Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim, go do it.
I mean, considering, like, I don't know.
What else could go wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Sue you?
for asking.
I don't have my own Twitter account.
What? Come on, Tim.
Tim, everyone
Look
has
at
a
the
Twitter
times.
account. It comes
Everyone.
standard with your, like, your application to the internet.
Yeah, like even I've got one.
And he hates Twitter. He hates birds.
I do hate birds. Shit in your face.
The closest thing I have is the Waffles Ho Twitter, which I technically made, but that was for a now dead RPG group.
Yeah, you waffle hoe. Relatively related, though, I should say.
Yeah, sort of.
Savage.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and
Why?
I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun.
I enjoyed it.
That was beautiful.
That needs to
Yep.
be louder.
Well, I think that's where we end.
Yep. Night, everyone.
All right. Good night.
Night.
Thanks for coming. We'll see you Tuesday, Dominic.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see them tomorrow
Well,
night.
yeah, Sunday. Yeah.
Yep.
Sunday for awesomeness, and maybe Monday if I can get my computer functioning well again for Minecraft.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.